Hello, everyone, and welcome to Broadway Hit Points. We are here at session 7. We're very excited to be coming to you in what I think is going to be a one-off session. It will continue the Sigil campaign, but if you're just joining Broadway Hit Points for the first time because of this episode, which I think you're going to be excited about, and the players don't know yet why, then hi, we're glad to have you here. We're going to start with introductions. So we have Keith.
What's up? I'm Keith Varney. I play Bart the Basher.
And Sarah.
Hey, what's up? I'm Sarah Scanlon. I play the gnome artificer Zink Gadinka.
And Jamen.
Hey, I'm Jamen Nanthakumar. I play King Herbert Danquid, dwarf monk.
And Seth.
Seth Christenfeld. I play Colker Dirtwood, the halfling drug lord, pizza baron, druid asshole.
Pizza Rat Pizza.
It's probably not going to kill you.
As always, we have special guest stars. But normally, if you've watched this, we hide them and we have a little question mark over their face. This time, you're going to see them from the beginning because they're going to come in so fast. We have 2 special guest stars with us. We have NJ.
Hi, I'm NJ Agwuna, and I play Pentar, who's no longer really a guest, but formerly dead. Pentar.
Formerly dead, maybe dead. She's not dead yet. And David, but don't tell us who you're playing yet, David.
Oh, I'm not. I'm Daggle, David, and I am playing someone. Woo.
So we'll get to them quickly, but let's start where we left off. So you might remember that you had just gotten to the armory and you had gotten involved in the faction war. And you had made your way through this war between a couple of factions fighting over who would get control of the armory, which was run by the Doomguard. The last thing that happened was that Bart the Bastard jumped into a boiling cauldron of mana, of magical energy. And this was the forged locus that the armory, the Doomguard, used to enhance all of their weapons. Upon doing that, he released several spheres of annihilation, which went crazy, destroying the entire armory, all of the Doomguard, and basically ending the war. As he did that, Zingadinka and Herbert Danquid and Coker Dirtwood, along with Shakira, fell down on the ruins, and we stopped right there. So let's pick up there in a second. I need Bart to do a constitution check.
Yeah, Cannon Bart. Okay. Ooh, 25.
Okay. The boiling energy sears and burns your body, but it does not kill you. You are in fact dropped down to 1 hit point. You are just completely, your skin is melting and pooling off of you. At this point, as the spheres of annihilation are running around, and Zink, you've fallen, and Herb, you jumped up and you used your feather fall to slowly come down, and Colker, as you're being drawn away by the Harmonium Patrol to go to jail, this huge creature you see from afar, towering over everything. This is an enormous creature with a head full of thorns and daggers and knives sort of coming off around her face. You can't tell if it's a woman or a man, but it is large, and she's sort of gliding over the ground. The edges of her skirt, her jacket, are sort of touching the rubble and destruction that you have wrought upon the armory. She comes close to you. I need everyone to roll a constitution check, except for Bart, who is unconscious.
13.
Okay.
21.
Okay.
Sorry, 1 second.
Not in there.
18.
18. Okay. You guys are all smart enough to look down, and no one meets this creature in the eyes. The orbs of annihilation immediately stop in midair with a gesture from her, and then fly out of the torus that is Sigil. They fly out away into space. And she waves her hand, and all 4 of you are transported through space and time.
Ooh.
I want you to roll an Arcana check.
Who, all of us?
Whoever wants to have some idea maybe of what's going on.
21.
15.
That's my specialty.
I got a 2. I don't know what's going on.
15.
15.
All right.
Equal to
21.
-1.
I'm going to say Kolker is the one who sort of knows what's happening. Kolker, I would think you would identify this as the Lady of Pain. You can tell this was the Lady of Pain, that this is the person that runs Sigil, and you have done enough damage to gain the attention of the Lady of Pain, which is a very, very bad thing to do. You never want to do that. And you know that the only time she appears and takes notice of someone is when they have brought destruction or interrupted with the working of her city. And when that happens, she mazes them. She sends them
It was
to a
him.
maze from which they cannot escape.
Aw.
Ooh.
Hmm.
At least she didn't kill us.
Nope.
We might have preferred that.
Are we in any sort of position to take a long rest wherever we are right now?
That's a good question.
Go
So
through
I think most of
space
us
and
are like
time.
6 or less hit points.
I got 48. I'm good.
Oh, because you didn't get hit with the Barton ball, the cannonball.
True.
I'm at full hit points.
How are you at full hit points?
Because I didn't engage and I invisibly climbed the armory.
Because
Yeah.
half of us like just sort of watched whatever happened.
And then I
Fine, but
got-
you'll all have to protect me because I have 6 hit points.
I have won, and I'm unconscious.
That's true.
So you have been mazed. You have been taken out and put into this environment. What this maze looks like is not a traditional maze. This is not a labyrinth that has different hallways and sharp corners and streets. This is a different type of maze. You look around you, and behind you is just a cliff into an endless abyss. It's a void behind you. There's nothing there. In front of you is a very thick forest, a wall of woods. And next to the woods, you see 2 people. One whom you recognize, which is Pentar, the factyl of the Doomguard.
Hey!
I kind of
hide behind
do
Bart.
this.
All right,
I
Bart's
do
dead.
a little bit of this.
Hello?
Hello.
You again?
Oh, did she get re-judgmentized? Is she still like Pentar, like remembers things, or
Ooh, maybe she's
Uh,
for Gentar.
Who are you
hey,
asking?
forget. I'm sort of talking to the table, but I'm going to look up and say, Pentar?
Yes.
Oh, damn it. Okay, you remember. Sorry about the exploding earlier. That
And
was
the sheep of
most-
terror.
it was mostly an accident.
Was it? Was it really?
I mean,
You
No.
all look well. Really well. You
Who's
look
your friend?
Yes,
had a
why
lot
don't
of
you tell them?
conversation.
Why don't you tell them what you look like laying on the ground, David?
Do you remember the when the Disney movie Hercules, when he's a boy, not a boy child, but a boy like teen? It's kind of like that, right? It's the red hair, it's the white like toga that's just a little too short, kind of gangly. But there's a wizenedness about this young man that you see. Did you say I'm lying on the ground?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm lying
Face
on the
up
ground.
or
It's
face
very,
down?
I'm like face up, like.
Is he okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Because you don't look okay.
I don't
Who is
really.
this tween?
Oh boy, oh boy. Oh wait, more people. Hi.
Can somebody wake me up?
Oh,
Yes, Bart is still unconscious on the ground.
We'll get to him.
Yeah.
We'll get to him.
If we wake him up, he's just gonna scream in pain.
he might. I'm gonna do a cure wounds on him though. I'll do a first level cure
Yeah.
wounds. He gets 1d8 plus 3. Oh, lame. 7. He gets 7 points back.
Okay.
I'll take it.
So, how long have you been here?
oh. Let's see. In this incarnation, 14 years.
In, oh,
Where
Oh,
where
sorry.
is this? Where
Super
are we?
rude. Hi, what's up? My name's Eoskar, god of doors and portals and transit and stuff like that. Been mazed here for a while, but glad to have some company.
The lady
So-
can maze gods.
Oh yeah,
The gods
for sure.
of the portals is mazed. Oh man, that does not bode well.
Wow,
That does not
guys.
bode well for us at all.
Can't you just make a portal out of here?
Apparently not.
Yeah.
Guys, that's amazing.
I see what you
Smash!
did there.
Yeah, that's
why
right.
did you bring him back right now?
That's right.
Because
Are
I'm
there
terrible.
any vegetables around?
Um,
Any vegetables, trees, or shrubs?
Are you gonna investigate?
Well, yeah, because I just did a joke.
Which-
It's not a joke unless I smash something.
Which way are you gonna investigate? Towards the trees or towards the sort of cliff that goes into the void?
I think the trees
Roll
more
an
likely to have vegetables.
Roll an investigation check.
Oh, too bad I'm a -1. 18.
Oh, okay. So you do see all these thick woods. You see a tree. Next to one of the trees is a bucket of beans.
Bucket of bees? Yeah, I definitely smash it.
Beans. A bucket of beans.
Either way, smash.
You smash the beans?
I made
No,
a joke.
my magic
I have to.
beans.
Roll it to hit.
Yes.
Beans, and nothing but beans.
17.
Yeah. Almost all the bucket of beans are smashed. The bucket is sort of broken and torn up. There are 2 beans that have sort of flown out to the side.
I'm gonna grab one.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat the other one.
Okay. So Jamen has 1 bean. You eat 1 bean.
Pentar, how did you find yourself here? What did you do that mazed you? I mean, you were an innocent bystander to some terrible things that some people didn't mean to do.
I love that you keep saying that you didn't mean to, but we all know what's in your heart. It's fine.
Zink
But,
hangs
you
their
know,
head.
I just kind of hobbled through a portal and found myself here. So,
If
just
there's a
trying
portal
to-
in, there could probably be a portal out.
Yeah, I'm
You-
super not in control of those anymore. I've been trying to figure it out, but it's weird here, you guys.
Do I have I think my staff of power has like a detect magic, does it not? Or is that one of my things that I actually just can do?
No, I think that's right.
Okay. I want to sort of like kind of do the perimeter with my staff
Mm-hmm.
to see if I can.
Yes, you do. Along the perimeter towards the void or towards the trees?
How about towards the void?
Towards the void, you do have the sense that there is you do have the sense that there is this sort of magical, there is some sort of magical engraving on the other side of the cliff.
A magical engraving,
Mm-hmm.
like on the rock?
Yeah, like
Or-
carved into the rock. Yeah.
That seems useful.
That does seem useful. Hey, Toga Man, have you ever like looked at these cliffs or anything in your 14 years here? Seems like
Oh,
there's
yeah.
something interesting over here.
Looked at pretty much everything.
Is there something written on these cliffs? Some sort of spell, some sort of magic? It seems like there's my staff of powers giving me a little hint over here.
Oh, probably. Like I said, not a long time in this physical form. Probably one of my but I've died so many times here, you guys. It is super dangerous. I cannot stress that enough. Like, wow, it sucks that you're here.
You see what it's
Yeah,
like
we know.
to talk to him?
Mm.
I've been here for a little bit.
I mean, we're kind of dangerous.
Suck does tend to follow us.
How deep is the carving in the stone?
It looks like it's about 20 feet down.
Sorry, rephrase. How deep into the stone is it? Like, is
Oh.
like the relief like pretty, like if you did like a rubbing of it?
I don't think you can tell. I don't think you can tell from where you are.
Not even with my
Staff of power?
magic ring my ring that can
Your
see through
X-ray?
stone and
Yeah, but
yeah.
Your X-ray ring can only see through. I think you can only see through a foot of stone.
Okay, great.
Do you want me to bash it?
I mean, maybe, but not just yet. We might get to the bashing later. Do we have anything that's like do we have anything mirrored? Probably make something mirrored.
I know.
Anyone have a shield?
Should I point out that I can fly?
That's so cool.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. I mean, I can fly, but I can't necessarily read. So
Do we have like a piece of paper or something we can give him, and he can make like a rubbing of it?
I think you'll need two hands for that, no?
I think if he shouts
Can
up
he
what it
fly
looks
with
like,
one
we
hand?
can. Yeah.
What do we know? Do we have an idea of what language it might be in?
I'm gonna say no.
Bart's pretty strong. Bart, could you like fly down with one of us in your arms, and we can look at it and see if we recognize the language?
that's a good question. West, can I do that?
You can try.
Oh dear.
Great. And you know, it's fine because if I start to fall, I'll just drop whoever it is. It's not a problem.
Oh, you know what? I'm volunteering a little less enthusiastically now.
Yeah, take Ascar.
You're a god.
I
If you
think
fall
he
down
raised
and
the
I
die,
feel like,
it's
yeah,
like,
totally.
yeah.
I'm, you know.
And
can-
if he's a god, he probably knows whatever language it's in because he knows
Bart
probably all
would
the
never
languages.
drop you unless it was funny. All right. So yeah, no, I'll pick up Hercules and then we'll fly down and see
You're
what it
picking
says.
up Aoscar? Okay, great. Yes. So you pick up Aoscar, yes, and you're gonna fly down. You're a human, Aoscar, now,
Yeah.
and so you probably weigh, what do you think, like 140, 150?
Oh, soaking wet 140. I'm a beanpole of a dude.
Okay, this is not too hard, but Bart, do a strength check. I only need you to beat 5 on this.
Are we talking like you got me in your arms, or am I like a pack, or like?
I only have to beat a 5. I'm a +5 strength.
Oh, you've got it. You've got it. All right. So you take your hammer, you spin it around
Bart's
your head.
big bad guy bonker.
Yes, and it becomes a little helicopter, and you sort of fly down. You might have recognized this Aoscar from pictures of Thor, and down there it is written in Celestial. Now, interestingly enough,
I read that.
Aoscar can read Celestial. Yes, and so what it says is the end is the hills of tomorrow.
Oh,
It says the end is the hills of tomorrow.
I was cut from Annie.
And The Sound of Music.
Yeah, it was a mashup.
Okay. Does that mean anything to anyone? Can I do an Arcana check on if that might mean something somewhere in
Sounds like
history?
some reincarnation bullshit.
Yeah.
Do we need to build a hill?
Does anyone?
I rolled a
The
15
clue-
Arcana.
The
Okay.
clue
Roll a
is
5.
fire, guys. The password is fire.
that the password was acting like a snake.
No, that was a different password. I figured out both of the passwords. Eating a fairy, and then it was fire, but nobody listened to me.
You
Call
rolled,
back to
You
episode.
roll. What did you roll, Zinc?
15.
A 15.
Yeah.
Before I tell you what you have, does anyone else have anything to add to the conversation for the clue? The end is the hills of tomorrow.
I'm gonna start mounding up some dirt.
Are we supposed to row our way out?
Yes.
Row your invisible imaginary boat?
So your Arcana check, Zinc. You I think, talking to Aoscar, learning some of the things you have learned about gods from talking to the Pentar and to others, that gods can be made, and gods can be made by people's belief in them and by people supporting them. And you have a sense that you have been sent to a world that has come from the love of a new god, that there is some sort of new god that has been craved and supported, and that this whole world is built around the belief and love of this god.
Is it
All
Bart?
right. I'm gonna tell the group that.
To clap if you believe.
Clap if you
Clap if you
believe. Tinkerbell.
Yes.
Pintar, do you remember anything that happened between you leaving where we not accidentally left you between then and here? Did anything happen?
I actually don't know. Let me check in with my conscience.
I think with your conscience, the only thing that you remember in your memory that you found some armor that protected you against piercing damage, and you made your way into the plane of dust and ash. Your companion was immediately killed and obliterated, but you kept walking forward until you found another portal to Sigil. As soon as you went through that portal, there was this character there. There was this creature, this floating robed woman with a mantle of blades around her expressionless face that made a gesture and sent you here into this world.
But that's it. That's all you remember.
That's all I remember. And I don't even know if
Okay.
I'm like a god anymore. So, it's not been the best time. Let's just say that.
Okay. Does my astral shard work here?
No.
At least the guy who couldn't get out of the grease died. Your assistant is...
Yeah, I mourned him for like 2 seconds because we all will die. That's just what I believe. Yeah.
Oh, this again.
I already did.
Not me, not permanently, but like, yeah, probably you guys, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd at
I'm
least...
coming around to being reincarnated, but like most people should just die like they're supposed to. Just saying.
How's my mound going?
Oh, where are you building it?
Right where on the ground.
So there's a pretty large wall of woods here, a pretty large forest. Were you building it anywhere near? Was it near where Bart smashed the bucket, or was it somewhere else?
Oh, I had run to get the bean over there, so I would probably be by the bucket o' bean.
And you're sort of pouring earth over it.
Yeah, I'm making a little hill, the hills of tomorrow. It may be small today, but tomorrow it'll be a hill.
Yeah. As you do that, you notice a slight beanstalk coming up through the hill. The earth you have put out is sort of fertile, and it starts sort of going up and up and up and up and up, and getting sort of very, very tall out of the woods.
This is my track.
Yes.
Great. Guys, I think I found something. My hill, it worked.
Yes. So
Okay.
Bart farts. Does he also have the same problem?
Oh no, it's like a watermelon seed. It's just gonna grow inside you.
Aoscar, have you seen one of these before? Or Pentar,
No.
have you seen one of these before? No?
No.
You've been here for 14 years and you've never seen a beanstalk.
You didn't do anything with the bucket of beans that's been sitting here?
I don't like eat stuff, so I didn't really mess with like the food scene.
How do you
didn't tell any
fill your
jokes this whole
time?
What?
It seems like time doesn't really exist here, is my
Right.
sense.
Yes.
Let's
I
climb
want
this
to
top.
climb up that beanstalk.
Yeah.
It seems to go infinitely tall. You're gonna start climbing up it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I
fly
guess.
next to you guys and encourage you while you climb.
And
I'm still holding on.
everyone's climbing up it.
You can do
I
it.
say so.
All right.
Jimmy,
Yeah,
should
it looks like it. I don't want to be left down here.
And Aoscar, are you going
You
up
hate
too?
to be abandoned.
I'm still holding on to Bart. Yeah, we're still
Oh,
in
you're
race.
lost. You never let go of Bart this whole
I didn't realize we ever stopped flying. I just assumed,
Okay.
but lonely.
You guys, as you get to the top of the tree line, the beanstalk really starts sort of shaking, and you have the sense that something huge is coming down from above.
Oh, jeez.
I wonder what that could be.
Oh no.
How close are we to anything around us? Are we close to a tree? Is there
Yeah,
trees near us?
You're at the top of the tree line, so you're like about 25 feet in the air.
But like, if I jumped off the beanstalk, could I catch a tree?
The canopy of trees is not far from you. Yes.
Not far by what measure?
I'd say on this beanstalk, it sort of grew between them, so there are branches that you could jump to probably within 12 feet of you, including sort of over, maybe 3 to 5 feet over, and maybe another 6 to 7 feet down.
Can we see anything coming down, or is it like too far to see?
Roll an investigation check.
14.
No, you can just see a little black speck.
Jumping onto the tree and hanging onto a limb.
I'm gonna fly up and say hi to the speck.
I'm
going too. Yep.
All right.
Let's do it.
Zinc and Kulker and Pentar.
I'm gonna stay on the beanstalk, but knowing that I'm gonna use my springy knees to escape real quick if anything goes awry.
Okay. Kulker
I will leap to the next tree.
and Pentar.
I'm gonna stay on the beanstalk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Herb and Kulker, I need you guys to do a dexterity check. I'm
Oh,
gonna
God.
make this a DC 10.
16.
Leap and you grab on in a masterful dancerly style.
Okay, I got an 11.
you
Okay, got it.
you land, but not like Kulker. Kulker, it sort of pirouettes onto it. It's sort of beautiful and graceful.
I have to steady you when you land.
Yes.
I kind of splat,
And do
Poker was a Billy Elliot back in the day.
It's true.
Do you keep climbing Zinc and Pentar?
Second national tour.
I want to be in jumping range of a
Okay.
tree. So if I could go like within 20 or within 25 feet, but I don't want to do anything too stupid just yet.
Okay. Bart, you're going up. I'd say you're flying up at about, 20 feet a turn. So you're very rapidly gaining height. Naoskar, you're getting higher than you have ever been. Very soon you're 40 feet, you're 60 feet, you're 80 feet, you're 120 feet in the air. You're getting up to 200 feet. You're getting up to 300 feet. You're getting up to 400 feet. Are you guys stopping?
Why would we stop?
Great.
I just say, just let me know if I get too heavy to handle. That's a door pun.
How does the altitude work here?
Well, as you get up to about 5,000 feet, you're able to spot that this beanstalk, goes much higher, and you can tell coming down is a giant.
Of course.
Are they big, tall, terrible giants in the sky?
It is a big, tall, terrible giant.
Oh, well, that's not good. It looks malicious.
It looks like a big, tall, terrible giant in the sky.
Okay.
Is it a lady giant?
It is not a lady giant.
Okay, so we've ruled out being into the woods.
Okay.
We've ruled out Bart
Regular back in the
seducing her.
I don't think that's going to end the jokes, though. All right.
But
I bashed.
do you remember Act 1 of Into the Woods?
It was great. Everything went perfectly.
Happy ending.
I'm going to bash the stock.
Oh, geez.
Well, wait. How your hammer you're using to fly with?
I have a tail.
You're gonna bash the stock with your Brittany hammer.
With Brittany.
Why don't
I'm going
you
to go and sort of swish my butt at it.
What are you? Again, I didn't.
Don't worry about it.
We haven't been introduced.
I'm a basher.
Okay.
And I do have a tail. And Brittany, it's named Brittany. Don't worry about it.
He has a scorpion.
It used to be a spear.
warhammer.
I got it attached. I won it in a drinking contest.
No comment.
It's not the only drinking contest I've won.
Oh.
All right, so yeah, I'll hit it with Brittany.
Okay, go ahead and roll it to hit.
Okay. 17.
Okay, and roll damage.
Okay. Great thing about Brittany. Once you hit one more time. Hit. All right. So that's 21.
You did a big, like half of it you chunk out, and the whole thing moves. I need Zink, you and Pintar to roll a strength check.
Damn it.
Oh yeah. Sorry guys, I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna bash it.
Ooh, nat 20.
Okay.
Okay. We're good.
18, and I don't know what my strength is. Give me a
Wow.
second. 19.
You guys are thrown back and forth. That was a DC 18, so it was really hard to stay on. You were sort of knocked back and forth as Bart hits this up there. And Aelskar, I need you to roll a dexterity check, because when he hit it, it kind of bounced him back, and you had some trouble holding on to him.
Great. Oh, we love that. That's a 6.
No, you do not make it. You are now, you slip off and you start to fall the 5,000 feet down. Now let's just take a little snapshot here. David, it might have been really nice you joining us.
Everyone, have a good night.
Okay, what are you gonna do, Bart? You're the first one to notice that Aelskar has fallen off of you.
All right, I'll catch him.
You're gonna fly down and try to grab him.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly down and try to catch him. Yeah.
And how are you gonna try to fly down?
I'm going to stop with the helicopter and dive and then helicopter down until I catch up with him, grab him, and then helicopter back up.
Okay, let's do a.
I've got 5,000 feet. That's all. I got a long time.
Let's do an acrobatics check.
Can it be a strength check?
No. This is acro to see if you can get to him.
All right, here we go. 18. Thank you.
And Aelskar, what were you doing as you fell?
I was going, man, really wish I had, I don't know, cast bless on that guy earlier, or guidance or something. Jeez.
A lot of people wish they'd done a lot of things when I was around.
Yeah.
You're able to sort of come down, I'd say after about 500 or 600 feet, you're able to get next to him. And now what are you going to do?
I'll grab him.
Okay, around the waist or by the foot, or?
Well, I get, the waist would be the smarter thing to do. Yeah, so I'll grab him by the foot.
You grab him by the foot, and then you're taking on this and shooting it up. Yeah.
Yeah. Then we're gonna go back up and finish what we started.
Okay, let's just do a little strength check again, Aelskar.
I'm gonna. Oh, if he's got me by the foot, do I need to do a strength check?
Yeah, because I want to see if he dislocates your leg.
Oh, great, cool, love that. There we go. Nah, that's a 17.
Oh, good. Yeah, it hurts, but you're fine, and you're shooting back up, Bart.
Also use that to do a big sit up and touch him to cast guidance. Just in case.
And it helps your core muscles.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Zink and Pentar, you sort of saw this happen. The beanstalk is stabilized a little bit. What do you do?
I gotta get off this thing.
I'm climbing back down.
Okay, you're starting to go back down. Kulker and King Herb?
I'm going down too.
From the tree.
We're not on the thing in the first place. We're on the tree.
I'm going down. I want to get down to the ground of this. I have an idea.
Okay, and
I'm waiting to see them come. Can we see them down?
Yes, you can. Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You can see the beanstalk. You can see them climbing down.
I'll wait for I'll wait for a moment until they come down closer to where we are, so they're in shouting distance.
Okay, Bart, you're getting back close to where you hit that beanstalk the first time.
All right, gonna hit it again.
Okay, roll it to hit.
All right, come on, Brittany. 12.
12 does not hit it. Thankfully, that gives enough time for Zink and Pentar to get to the ground. You were at about 10 feet. Now you come down to the ground. They're within shouting distance, Kulker.
What's up there?
Giants.
In the sky?
In the sky.
Okay. Are they big, tall, and terrible?
Seems that way.
Oh, then maybe we don't go.
I'm gonna.
Can I?
Am I on the ground yet?
Yep.
I'm gonna take my little sharp boomerang and I'm gonna start hacking at this beanstalk from the bottom.
Yeah.
Little saw back and forth, and I'll invite anyone else to assist.
I'll
Herb, maybe you want to wait till our friends are off the beanstalk.
They're flying.
Aren't we off the beanstalk?
Yeah, you guys are on the ground now.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I'm hacking.
And I'll return to the ground.
Is anyone going to help her pack or no?
I have a +2 longsword I can play with.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, get it from the other side. Let's go.
Yeah.
Got a vicious hand axe.
The sooner we get this done, the more the higher up he's gonna be to fall.
See, I don't
Sure.
remember that in the story. I feel like he made it to the ground and was fine.
We'll just have to see.
It might ruin our second act, though.
Yeah. Pentar just watches. Yeah. They're like, no.
Okay. As you chop down the beanstalk, I need Jamen, Zinc, and Coker to roll it to hit.
20.
Yep.
Not
get
natural.
through.
Ugh, 5. Lame.
9.
Nope. You aren't 20. Coker, how much damage you do?
I did 13.
Okay. Yeah, you're starting to get through. Okay, Bart, you're up there. You're gonna try with your tail again.
I am going to try with both.
Okay. And what does guidance give him?
1d4 to add
Okay. Go ahead.
To
Bart.
what?
to an ability check to,
Okay, great. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit it with Brittany, and then I'm going to throw Bart's big guy bonker at it, and then have it catch us as we fall.
Okay. Try to hit it with Brittany.
Okay, here comes Brittany. 12 again.
That does not get through.
That's no good.
But you're also throwing, right?
Yeah, Bart's is an 18.
Yes, 18 gets through. And how much damage does it do?
Okay, hold on. Here we go. We need some of this. Need some of this. So that is 22.
Yeah, you actually saw right through it, and the whole thing starts to wave and fall. You are also plummeting to the ground. Those of you underneath it, I need you guys to roll a dexterity check to see if you get out of this huge beanstalk that is now falling on you.
14.
Oh my god. 3.
Oh, no. I got an 8.
Nope, you guys do
17.
not. Pentar and Coker sort of bounds away in a beautiful little pas de jeté.
Although I have to say, I'm pretty close to the base of the beanstalk, so the physics of it actually falling like right there where I am.
Or is it coiling its way down? Depends on the tensile strength of being.
That is true.
Because
That's
it
a
got
good
cut
point.
from way up here, and I'm down here, so it's probably gonna, there's gonna be a margin of safety around the base in which I am attached.
I agree.
Just saying.
I agree.
I think you each take 10 bludgeoning damage.
Oh man, I am
Yeah,
unconscious.
that math hurt my brain.
Where are you, Zinc?
I had 6.
You were 6, so you are knocked underneath it. You're sort of pinned underneath this. And what about you, Herb?
Where was I?
Yeah, what was your hit points?
Oh, I was at 59, so now I'm at 49.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, it knocks you away, but you're okay. Zinc's unconscious underneath it. Bart, you call it back. You were sort of plummeting to the ground, Aoscar. You had no idea what was going on, and then the hammer comes back, and you're in the air. Now, at the same time, the top of it also starts to crumble, and you can tell that the whole top of the beanstalk is sort of coming down onto the forest with this huge giant on top of it.
Sorry.
Get out of the way. Yeah.
This huge crash happens. Leaves pour down. Hundreds of trees it looks like a tornado went through. And somewhere, thousands of feet from you, there is probably the bloody corpse of a giant laying into these woods.
Wow. Color me surprised.
I feel like, is it me? Because the things seem to, like, a lot of destruction seems to happen. I don't know what it is. It might be Colker.
Only one of us has the Basher in his name.
Well, it depends on. You could bash for good or bash for evil.
I'm not judging. I'm not judging your bashing on a moral, ethical standpoint.
Yeah.
I'm just noting that you do tend to bash things.
I don't know. I'm a little bashful now.
Oh.
And he means full of bash.
I have to smash a vegetable now, so I'm going to bash some of the stock on my way down because of the joke.
Well, it's fallen. It's sort of fallen away unless you're like trying to chase it as it comes down on top of Zinc and Herb.
Well, yeah, I got to hit it. So no. Here's what I'm going to do: is we're going to come down. And I'm going to do the big superhero landing, but like bash it as I hit the ground.
And what are you going to do with Aelskar?
At a safe distance, I'll just let him fall.
I'll fall. That's fine. I should probably get down there and do some healing.
Yes. So you land and you see this gnome trapped underneath the beanstalk.
Oh, geez. Does anybody else need to get healed?
Yeah, I only have 8 hit points.
Oh.
I'm doing okay for now, but if the healings are endless, then lay them on.
Nah, super not endless. Best I can do right now.
Great, that's fine. I've got my own heals as well.
I'm gonna cast Aid, which is up to 3 targets, get 5 +5 maximum hit points and +5 current hit points.
I don't really need to be healed. I could use a rest just to clear out some of my spell slots.
Fair enough.
Are you guys gonna try to take a rest?
I mean, if time is meaningless, right?
Although I do want to get to that fresh
giant meat.
corpse. But I also don't want to die, so maybe we should take a rest.
I mean, what's like the temperature? Is like how long will the giant be fresh?
It's fallish. I'd say it's like
okay.
Yeah.
I just don't want any scavengers to take anything off of its body.
Are there any scavengers here?
You can do an investigation check.
Who, me?
Well, anyone who wants to look for scavengers.
Or would that
hasn't
be
Aelskar been here for a while?
Oh, there's
Yeah,
totally
like
scavengers. Yeah, and giants, they'll use every part of the giant for sure.
Oh.
Oh, well then we don't want to.
About giants this whole time?
Yeah. What? You didn't ask about giants.
Oh no.
I mean, are they delicious as they sound?
Listen.
You need a really big pizza to put a giant on it.
Yeah.
All I can say about eating giant meat is don't knock it till you've tried it. Door poke, door pun, door joke, door pun.
Here, smash a vegetable.
Oh, thanks. I just sort of like whack the stump of the beanstalk.
Nice.
Am I awake enough to have an opinion about this?
Yeah, if he did the healing, you would.
I aided you.
Yeah.
I gave you
Okay.
5 and Bart, I suppose. And then does anyone else want 5 max hit points?
I'll take 5.
Sure.
Even though I'm gonna probably sleep.
Only
Oh,
one
Wes,
of you.
can you fix my I
Yeah.
messed up my
I'll
thing.
Assuming
give you
these are temp hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take
yeah.
them. Why not?
So, right before we long rest, we could fly over and get some giant meat, have some giant meat pizza, and then sleep it off.
We could
How many
sleep
of us
near
can you
we could-
take?
We could sleep near the giant. That would be probably safer.
Oh, that's.
But then the scavengers are gonna come for us.
How
You can
far
sleep
away-
in the giant.
Yes.
Oh.
There you go.
Thought they smelled bad on the outside.
I mean, do we smell that great?
Nah.
How far away is
How-
the giant?
Yeah, how far away?
I could do locate object. Does it count as an object?
A long way.
Giant corpse. Yeah.
Can I do locate object?
Yeah, do locate object.
Okay. Woo. I can know its direction if it's in within 1,000 feet.
I think you can tell the direction because you can see the destruction that the beanstalk fell right directly into the woods.
Is it within 1,000 feet? Like, can I sense it, or
No,
is
you
it
cannot
farther than
sense
1,000
it.
feet?
It seems like it is further than 1,000 feet away.
Super far away, you guys. Sorry.
Let's go. And then,
All right.
Can't you just make a portal between here and there?
Ooh, good point.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
I'm sort of operating at like if you were to quantify my sort of like power level right now, I'd be at like a 6 out of, bigger numbers. So don't super have. And plus, for some reason, built myself as a cleric, so I don't have like Misty Step or like stuff that you'd think would be great for a transportation guy. So yeah.
Well, while you're discussing it, I'm going to fly to the giant and go bring us back some dinner.
Wait, but can you take? I want to go.
You come on, let's go.
Is
Okay.
I'm done flying.
Yay.
So.
anyone else going?
I want to go. I don't want to
Yeah,
stay
I
here.
could
Yeah,
probably
I'll go.
grab Sing.
Okay, so
Drink a little
I think we're all going.
pain.
everyone's going.
Let's
Yeah, we
all
were gonna
hold hands
sleep in
and
the
fly.
All right.
Think happy thoughts.
As you move
We're not
into
going to
the
regret
woods,
not long resting, guys.
upon
worry.
entering the forest, before you get to the giant, you encounter a wolf and a witch that are talking to each other. And as soon as they see you, they sort of turn. And the wolf sees Zeke and goes, hello, little gnome. And the witch says, what are you doing? Get away from here.
Does the wolf have oddly prominent genitals for a musical,
Just
technically aimed at
giant.
children?
Anatomically correct.
Prominent genitals. It's weird.
Wow. Did
But we're flying over them.
It's only weird if you make it weird.
And is the witch ugly or hot?
She is ugly.
Okay.
Got it.
oh,
Got it.
Cool.
was
what
Robert
is she doing?
Westerberg
really proud of him for that costume?
What is the witch surrounded by? Does she have some goods, some stuff?
No, it's just the witch and the wolf, and you're on a sort of plain. There's woods around. There's a river not far away from you, and there's sort of different levels. So it seems to be going higher as you go. There's each every 20 feet the ground raises. There's a small little sort of hillside, and the ground raises another 5 feet up, and they are about, I'd say, 25 to 35 feet away from you. And they're also there's 2 rises, so they're 10 feet higher than you are. Between you and them, there's uneven ground. There's a lot of rocks and some sort of ruins of what probably used to be fairy tale villages.
Cool.
I want to yell to the witch, who are you? And we need to get past. We mean no harm.
The witch says, no one can get past. You are trapped here. Go back, get away, or I will curse you.
So you're trapped too, though? Why are you here?
This is my home. This is where I live.
What god do you serve?
As you speak, she's sort of coming towards you, and she says, what god do I serve? I don't know about a god. I live here inside the Sondheim-verse.
Yes.
So it sounds like we got to sing a song.
There's no way Bart can remember Sondheim lyrics.
Is she like encroaching, like I'm gonna fight her, or like she's just being a little weird?
No, she's encroaching like she's getting ready for a fight, it looks like. And the wolf is very interested in you. I would say the wolf is you being a petite gnome has greatly attracted the wolf.
I'm gonna reach out because I'm starting to, like Zinc for some reason. Not really sure. And I'm just going to cast invisibility.
Ooh.
Without even asking, I'm just gonna touch him. Invisible.
Oh my God, you're like all the girls who treated me in high school.
Smash.
They're like invisible. Oh.
I think Zinc yeah. Okay, you've gone invisible. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Goodbye, little girl.
I'm gonna try to
wait.
reason. I'm gonna try to reason with the witch and say we want to be out of here as well. We just arrived today, but we're trying to get back to where we came from, and we'd love to leave you alone in your solitary life. If you might just let us pass through.
We promise not to creep on Rapunzel.
The wolf is sort of getting closer and closer to you as you say this. The witch looks to you. Roll a charisma check, Herb.
Let me see. Oh, a 10.
She says, I doubt you'd have anything I'd want.
Oh, but we might soon. We're about to go loot this giant that we killed.
And eat them.
And
And
eat
there
them.
might be a golden harp of sorts in it for you.
the wolf sort of jumps down, getting closer and closer to you, and the witch sort of comes around and says, a golden harp won't help me. That's not what I need.
What do you
What is it
need?
you need, witch?
Gulker, why don't you roll a charisma check?
You need children who will listen, for God's sake.
14.
She says, there's only one thing I need. Beans, and nothing but beans.
Ah,
I
perfection.
have a bean in my pocket. I'm gonna throw it at her.
You have
you
a
planted
bean?
it.
I have a bean.
I've got a bean inside me. Give me an hour.
We all have a bean inside us.
I'm gonna pull out the bean and say, I found this bean. You can have it. Just let us go.
The
On our
witch,
way.
her expression immediately changes when you show her the bean, and she says, the beans, the magic beans, and she gets
Now, can you
very-
get this wolf? Can you get this wolf away from me a little bit?
She looks at the wolf, and she sort of, with her staff, she sort of points at it, and the wolf sort of doubles over, and his genitalia, something happens inside of it. You're not quite sure what it was, but it was something that made him very upset. And he sort of,
Oh no.
I don't remember that part of the
he
play.
sort of runs
Oh,
away,
boy.
whimpering, and she says,
You cut that in La Jolla.
Oh. He ran into some Velcro or something.
She says,
What?
yes.
Oh, sorry.
She says, this is
Good.
perfect. Yes, you brought me exactly what I need. Boom, splash, crash. This is fantastic. She says, I imagine you want to get out of the maze that is the multiverse, the Sondheim-verse of the multiverse. Yes?
That's exactly what we would like.
Precisely.
And you want this bean.
She
So
says,
I think we can help each other.
I'm
You-
only here
you-
for the boom squish.
I think you got to roll charisma check too.
She says, that's another story. Never mind.
Anyway,
Anyway, the only way to get out is to have the 3 items of the treasure hunt. 1, an unfinished hat. 2, a pie. And 3, a monkey with a message. Find these 3 things before the dawn of midnight, and you will have, I guarantee, a portal as perfect as portal can be. And then sort of smoke comes
the
up and she
dawn of
disappears.
midnight?
But the
Time does
stroke-
not mean anything here.
You know, she's a batty old witch, man.
Yeah, and she also was like acting like she couldn't go anywhere, and then she disappeared.
And she
Okay.
can do a portal. Yeah.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
While I've been invisible, can I investigate what's in those tents?
Yeah, yeah. When you go up to the tents, you just see sort of little places where they live. The witch has clearly been hanging out here. There are pictures of a woman with hair, long sort of hair, and you can see that in one of the tents there is a red cape thrown about, and there is also some sort of grandmotherly stuff thrown about.
Does that cape have anything interesting about it? Can I pick up the cape?
Yeah, you can pick up the cape. It's a very pretty red cape.
Okay. Anything else in here? Any hats?
No, there are no hats in there.
All right.
You know, anything can be an unfinished hat.
If
You
you
can
don't
turn
put it
pretty
on
much-
your head.
That's right. I mean, like this, this shrub here could be an unfinished hat.
But
It's gonna be a great hat. I just haven't finished it. Didn't say it had to be good.
Well, that's one.
That's
Done.
what you get for
Art,
disappearing.
you're a stop clock.
I just realized, Bart, are you still dressed like Shakira?
Of course.
Do you want to sort of
Why
tell?
would I change?
Do you want to tell Pentar and Aoskar just so they know what you look like at this point?
That would have entailed remembering what Shakira looked like in the first place. But I'm a dead ringer for the thing I don't remember. But I do believe I didn't have pants.
Oh, me neither.
Yeah.
That's probably a pretty interesting cuddle we did up in the air.
Hey, look, it's nothing counts in the Mile High Club.
Yep.
Yes. Look, if our stocks touched, it was purely coincidental.
No comment.
You don't get a vegetable for that one.
Oh.
Are there any other things interesting over near these tents? There's more than one.
No, one of them seems to just have some foodstuffs. One of them seemed to be where a grandmother lived with her daughter that the witch was, with her daughter where the wolf has been, where the red cape was, and the other seems to have been where the witch was living.
Okay. So I want to go back out and ask Ioskar if he's ever seen a monkey in this place.
In Persian robes? Playing the cymbal?
Is the wolf still there?
The wolf is sort of over here, sort of whimpering.
I'm gonna go grab it by the scruff so it can and try to intimidate it into being my pet.
Okay.
My perfect pet wolf.
As you go
Don't
over
get
to,
attached. They'll break your heart.
as you go over to grab it by the scruff, I need you to roll an initiative.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no. I don't want to fight it. I was gonna just intimidate
Just
it.
Herb or all of us?
Herb's the only one that ran over to it, so.
Okay. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I'm
anybody
still
else?
invisible.
Well, oh wait, what did I roll? Initiative?
Yeah.
12.
12? Okay. So, and the wolf, okay, let's see. Let's see what happens. So the wolf rolled a 9, so you're going to get to go first, Herb.
So I'm gonna grab it by the scruff to. Isn't that a thing that dogs have, where like if you grab up here, they can't really like.
Yeah, this is a large, I mean, you're a dwarf. This wolf sort of towers over you. This is a large.
Yeah, but I'm strong, and he's whimpering on the ground.
Well, he's not on the ground. He's just he's sort of bent over whimpering.
Oh.
But yeah, you can reach up with your dwarven arm and grab his scruff. And what do you do?
I'm gonna say, you follow me now.
That's what you
I
do.
slayed a giant, and I'm the keeper of the beans.
Okay,
Not anymore.
roll an intimidation.
Strangely quiet.
Oh. I only got a 12 though.
No, he is not intimidated. In fact, he thinks he sort of intimidates you with this large growl, and then he immediately sort of takes 2 attacks. One, he tries to bite you, and the second, he tries to slash you with its claws. On the bite, he gets a 12. I don't think that gets through. Your AC is a 16, right? And on the claw, he gets a 13. So he sort of does both of them, but neither one of them get through.
Okay,
Aaron,
I'm
do you
going
need any
to.
help?
I'm gonna stall for it. I'm gonna take. It says I have cleaning supplies from Queen Unistore.
Yes,
So
remember she gave you a mop and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the little like spray and just spray it in the eyes of the wolf and run away.
No, bad wolf.
Bad dog.
His weakness. Why don't you roll a dexterity? We'll treat this like a
ranged attack.
like a ranged attack. Yes.
I got a 4. This dice
Aerosol.
is
No.
not my friend today.
No. He moves away, and now he is going to try to grapple you. So he sort of tries to throw his arms around you, and roll a strength check for me.
8. What the heck?
No. Okay. So he got a 25. So he successfully grapples you, and you see his mouth getting very large, like he's about to swallow you. What are you gonna do?
Do I see this happening?
Yeah, you guys can see this happening.
Can I do something?
Yeah, if you want to join the fight, you can join
I
the
asked
fight.
if you needed help, Herb.
Yeah, I want to use my staff of power to hold monster.
What is the range on that?
90 feet.
Okay, he's 45 feet away. And what does it say when you try to do that to hold monsters? Does it have any?
Target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be
Wisdom saving
paralyzed
throw.
for the duration.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be done with disadvantage because Zinc is still invisible.
Oh yeah. Done with disadvantage. Okay. He got a, let's see, 13. What's the wisdom saving throw?
14.
14. Oh, you successfully grab him right as his mouth is sort of engorged, about to go over Herb's head.
I'm gonna take my pointy, sharp, spiky boomerang and just like carve into the palate.
Roll
Into like
Ow.
roll it to hit.
Why
like that.
so serious?
It's like that movie where Sean Connery was the dragon and he puts the sword in his mouth so he can't chop down.
Yes.
I got a 27.
Ooh, yeah. And
I
how much
am
damage
the last
you do?
one.
That's 3 plus 12,
I still
15.
find that quite unpalatable.
That was good. You do cut his mouth open, and as you do so, you can actually see this sort of hair of a small girl halfway down his gullet.
Gross.
Oh, I stole Red Riding Hood's cape. Ooh.
So I cut,
Doesn't need it.
I guess now that I've seen that, I've got to go straight for the belly.
So you're gonna try to cut her out?
Yeah.
Okay. And he has to roll a 14 to get out of the. Okay. Let's see who gets him out first. Go ahead and tell me how much damage you do.
I hit.
We'll
Wait
just
to
say
roll
you
the
hit
hit
every
first.
time because he's
Okay.
full. Just roll for damage.
13.
Okay. Nope, he's not getting. He keeps rolling 4s.
And I go again.
Yeah. Tell me your damage.
14.
Yeah, he rolled a 2. Go ahead.
And 14 again.
Yeah. At this point, blood is just pouring down off of him as you're just sort of carving out of this, and you can see this sort of small, like 14-year-old girl sort of clawing her way out too. And finally, you get there, and she goes, "Ah, the woodsman, you saved me."
It is I. I'm also gonna whisper to the wolf before he dies. You could have just been my pet. Bad dog. And then I'm gonna finish that off.
He
King
sort of
Herbert Dankwood.
he sort of falls over and she pops out and she says, "Oh, thank you. I know things now. Many wonderful things that I didn't know before."
That's so great.
Do you know how to get us out of here?
Well, I know not to put your faith in a cape and a hood. They will not protect you the way that they should.
Hey, Zing, take that off.
I'm invisible. I'm just holding it.
She says, I do know the way out of here. You have to go to the place in the path where it forks into 3 roads. Would you like me to take you there?"
Yeah, so we don't need a monkey?
Oh, I don't know anything about a monkey.
Oh, it's like a.
Let's
it's
try
like
your
a,
way.
It's a hairy. It's got a tail, and they like bananas.
Oh,
I
do
bet
know
the
where
giant has
monkey
a
is.
hat.
I do know where
We have a
that
hat.
creature is. Yes.
Oh,
And do you have a pie? Was a pie one of them?
Oh, a pie. I know a lady that makes pies.
Great.
Oh,
Right, we're gonna be-
Okay.
all right.
Also, you also said that you know the way out of here as well.
Yes, well, I know where the path divides into 3, and one of those directions does take you to one of the creatures you were talking about, and the other direction does take you to the lady who makes pies.
Lead the way.
So are we abandoning the giant? We're not gonna go get the giant.
Oh, right.
See?
But we're hungry. You know,
We were going to eat the giant.
yeah, we should. You know, hey, little girl, do you like pizza?
What's pizza?
It's awesome. It's it's round and delicious, and you put giant chunks on it.
Oh, but where would we find a giant?
Oh, we killed one over there.
Oh.
well, I mean, gravity. Well, not gravity. The floor killed it.
A giant is dead over there.
That's true.
Oh, guys.
Indecision about whether it wanted to be falling or not killed it.
Her eyes get sort of big as saucers, and she gets very worried. She says, "Be very careful. I only know one thing about giants. They are not alone."
Like in
Well,
Because
Okay.
we're here.
Let's be honest, no one is alone.
Like God is always with us.
Oh,
I totally don't understand what you're saying.
I'm not with any
All
other
those
giants
times,
right
all those
now.
times when there was just one set of footprints in the sand, that's when the giant was carrying it.
Ah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Great.
I want to follow the destruction path to see if we can get some stuff off the giant and take
Yeah.
a long rest.
Okay. Yeah. Let's have a
Come
cookout.
with us, little
Come out.
one.
We'll cook some pizza. We'll have some giant. It'll be delicious.
You guys are going to go towards where the giant fell?
Yeah.
And,
Yes.
and then take a rest, or go towards the giant first?
Giant first, probably.
Yeah.
Alright, well,
Yeah, we got it. We got to rest after we have our pizza.
I feel
Okay.
like you should, because cryptic children tell the truth. I feel like you should rest and then go see a giant.
yeah, I'm getting vibes from our DM that we should rest.
What? There is
Something tells
there's
me
only
you're
little
gonna
red
show up-
here.
A lot of
But I'm
things.
hungry. I don't know subtext.
All right, I'm gonna go into one of those tents and lay down.
Yeah, the witch is gone. So
Yeah.
ding dong, the witch is gone.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll
Do
rest.
do we have reason to believe that she's not coming back? She just disappeared. Like I disappear well, not now, but like portals. Like she could come back. I don't. Whatever. It's fine.
But we know now that she likes beans, right?
That's
Do
right.
we have any
Not
more
saying
beans?
And, and I feel like after we have a long rest, my bean will reemerge.
Ah,
They're off again.
boom. And we can make, an illusion of beans and hightail it out of here. Let's listen to the little demon child.
Always listen to the demon children.
Well, she's got to be a demon. She totally died in that wolf.
She is also
Oh.
covered in blood, very much like
She's like
Carrie.
a zombie. Yeah. No, she's a zombie. Listen
Okay.
to children.
So long rest.
All right.
Yeah, so you
Long
guys
rest.
go into your you go into the tents and you take a long rest.
Yay.
You awake early in the dawn with all your hit points, and the girl is sort of screaming at you, "Come on, into the woods, it's time to go. We hate to leave, we have to though."
Oh, darling.
It's too early.
It is definitely too early in Act 1 for this.
Oh no. We've got to eat the giant.
into the woods to find the corpse.
Make it pizza. To cut it in cubes, to put the cubes onto the fire. Great, let's do it.
Little Red realizes.
Go to the festival.
She says, "Oh, grandmother!" And she grabs your fancy boomerang herb, and she goes back to the corpse of the wolf.
Hey.
And she cuts more and more and more, and an old lady walks out too. She said, "I forgot you were in there."
All
How did we
night.
miss that? He's not such a big wolf.
Selfish. She's
Two
selfish.
stomachs? What's happening?
We knew
Let me
that
grab
she
my
was
boomerang
a
back, 'cause I
demon
don't-
because she's selfish.
Wolf is bigger on the inside.
Granny.
They seem pretty big on the outside, from what I remember.
Does Granny look friendly or like
I'm in
half
relative dimensions in
invested?
blues.
Like I'm curious.
She looks kindly. She looks like a kindly grandmother covered in blood.
I'm gonna help her back to her tent, clean her off just a little bit, and say,
Oh.
as your savior, I need you to make me a pie. Granny. Grannies are good at pies.
That's true.
What do you want me to make the pie out of, Sonny?
I'm gonna get
Well, we
sugar,
are-
butter, flour, and some
Giant.
Butter,
berries.
flour.
I was gonna say we can make it out of the insides of the wolf, like an intestine pie, and then
Oh, it could be a meat
hide
pie.
of the wolf. We can make a hat.
Yeah.
can be
What about a little priest?
I mean, to be fair, she did not specify what the pie was made out of or whether it was a good pie.
It could
Yeah.
absolutely be a meat pie. It could be the worst pie in Sigil.
I'm gonna say make a
As-
pie out of the wolf by the time we
pie.
return with the monkey.
The grandmother starts to go over and make the pie, and as you're sort of walking away with Little
Surprised
Red,
that she's got all the necessary ingredients and tools.
well,
Doesn't matter.
oddly, you
She's a
have not
great-
seen any tools or ingredients for making a pie around here.
Well, it's magic. There was a witch and she disappeared.
That's right.
Now there's a lady. I want to say though, to the lady who's making this pie, also if you could knit us a hat out of the fur of the wolf.
But
I
don't
have a
finish it.
hat here. I have this bush. It's an unfinished hat.
I
It's
don't
nice.
know.
Technically unfinished.
Qualify.
You can make a hat out of anything.
Zink just starts walking towards the giant.
Yeah,
I
Bart-
can make you a furry wolfskin hat.
Great, but don't finish it.
Oh,
It definitely don't finish it.
Definitely don't finish it.
About the process, not the product. We just want to sort of see how you work.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to
Um,
finish the pie. You have to.
Yeah,
The pie.
finish the pie, not the hat.
Right.
Thank you,
oh,
Granny. We'll be back later.
Goodbye, friends. You're all wise guys.
Yes, we're also taking your granddaughter, but bye.
Bye.
So you make your way down the path of destruction until you finally get to the corpse of the giant. Where the giant fell, one of the and the stalk fell. It looked like the stalk had some beans on it that had fallen into the ground, and another beanstalk is heading up to the sky right where the body of this giant is.
Chop it down.
Yeah.
Doesn't she say that giants have friends? We should investigate this giant fast and GTFO.
Yeah.
Well, no, but if we break the beans, all we have to do is keep knocking down the stalks.
Great. Should we divide into teams? Someone take care of the stock, someone take care of this giant?
Yeah.
who's
Bart and I are on stock. The rest of y'all are on giant. But say me something good if you find things.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump up and check out the giant's pouch and see if there's any money or anything good in there.
Coker, we need some giant pizza.
Like a chicken that lays golden eggs.
I'm
Yeah, there
I'm
you
a
go.
businessman, not a cook.
Look, have you learned nothing from Undercover Boss? You have to know how to do everyone's job to be a good boss.
I'm not familiar with the concept. I
You
barely
know-
know how to do my job.
That is abundantly clear.
In the giant's pouch.
All right,
is-
Bart will make the pizza.
is a harp that plays the most beautiful music. a golden harp. There is also a goose that lays golden eggs inside the giant sort of pouch and sack as well.
Oh, that'll be delicious as well.
What would you do when you take it? The goose is still alive.
I will hold on to the goose just for a moment before Bart turns him into a pie.
Pizza.
Good job.
Someone want to grab the harp?
I'll grab the harp.
Hey, wait a second. Pizza's a pie.
Exactly. Always
Pizza's a pie.
give her giant pizza. It's a pie. Done. All right. So Bart is going to start smashing out pieces of giant to cook into the pizza.
Is there anything else in the pouch? Any gold, anything interesting? Or just this goose that
There's
lays
this
golden eggs?
magic golden harp, and there is this this goose that goes rah,
right.
rah, rah, and then an egg falls out.
Oh,
All right, I'm going to grab the egg, pocket it, but hold on to the goose. You're staying with me, Goosey.
I need you all to roll a Constitution check.
Yeah.
for the egg.
Oh,
11.
Okay.
21.
13.
Okay.
Natural 1.
Yeah.
So a 3.
17.
Okay, so Kolker, you are thrown to the ground as a sort of a huge earthquake happens, and you're prone right now. As you're thrown to the ground, the sort of earth is moving around you, and you hear this sort of huge voice saying, "What?
Something is
happened?"
stirring. Shifting ground.
Yes, exactly. What happened to my husband? You foolish people! And it sort of shakes through you, and you can see sort of the head of this female giant stomping towards you.
How am I doing on cutting down the stock?
She was not up the stalk. She had already come down.
Oh, that's okay. I see what you
Oh,
mean.
bummer.
Oh, now she's stalking.
Now I'm
us.
caught like
Time to
literally
come
red-handed.
down the stalk.
She sort of screams. She sort of screams out, "Where is the man who killed my husband?"
Gravity
You
killed your
stand- you
husband.
stand
Yeah,
down,
I'm pointing,
lady.
pointing at
Yeah.
the ground. Yeah.
It's the ground. It's the ground.
You're angry at the ground.
Yeah,
Angry
yeah.
at the ground. That
I'm
doesn't
gonna
make
gesture
any sense.
vaguely around us.
Yeah.
I know the god of ground. If we get out of here, we could talk to him.
Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, totally.
The ground god.
Have you guys talked about the stock going down at all since it happened? Did you talk about it during your long rest at all?
What?
Did you talk about
don't think so.
knocking down the stock, like killing
talk about the
killing the
stock.
giant during your long rest?
No.
If anyone
No.
needs any therapy, I am technically
I
a
imagine I was
chaplain, so,
sleeping
like,
during my long rest.
No, I think we just kind of didn't
probably-
think about it.
I was probably thinking about like jokes related to the stock, but not specifically about the giant murder we did.
Okay, so Little Red looks at you and says, "If one of you killed him, you must let him know or she'll kill us all."
Who?
Did one of you kill this giant? Tell her before
No,
she kills us.
He fell.
We are
It's clearly-
literally telling her that the ground killed her husband, and maybe he
did-
should have gone on like Atkins before
Technic-
coming down that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Technically, we did
no.
not touch the giant. In fact, when the giant died, we were more than 1,000 feet away.
Yeah.
You're welcome to have our fingerprints. You
Real.
are welcome to have our fingerprints.
I need you
We
all to
have a
roll.
solid
I
alibi.
need you all to roll a Constitution check again.
Oh, okay. God, jeez.
Ooh,
Natural
nat
20.
Yes, me too.
I got a
22.
7.
17.
22.
All right, so only Herb falls to the ground. Coker sort of stands up
Ah.
prone. Herb, you're sort of knocked down. This giant takes 2 huge steps towards you again. And in the next, she covers so much ground that in the next step, you think you're going to be smushed. She's going to start stepping on you guys. What do you do?
Okay.
Please don't squish us.
Is there a way we could? I feel like she can't hear us because she's so tall. So I feel like we gotta get up to her ear.
Oh, I can send a message into her brain.
Oh, yeah. Send the message like we're
We
not.
really have not been
nobody
making
here.
use of the fact that you're a god.
Yeah.
It's really useful. Yeah, tell her.
It's like if Shaggy from Scooby-Doo was a god.
He's not? I know him. He's a god of a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I can send a message of 25 words or less into her mind. She'll recognize me if she knows me, but she doesn't. Well, maybe she does. I don't know what her faith is. Yeah. So what do you want me to tell her?
Should we tell her that
The
you're
witch
a
killed her.
god and that gravity killed her husband?
We could blame it on the witch. I don't hate
Let's
that
blame
idea.
it on the witch.
Or the
Blame it
wolf
on
who's
the-
already dead and can't defend himself.
The wolf chewed through the beanstalk.
I feel like it's the wolf because
We've
then
already
we can
avenged her husband.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna do a step of the wind though, and use a key point to disengage and jump out of wherever I am, just to avoid this falling foot. ET dubs.
All right.
While we're discussing this,
you
yeah, say the wolf.
You send the message.
Cool.
The female giant stops and says, "The wolf killed my husband. I will
I
find
say, yeah,
him.
I'm a god,
Yes.
and yeah.
If he's not
Okay.
where you
Well,
tell
unfortunately,
me,
the wolf dead.
what? He's already dead.
Yeah, I say,
The wolf
okay,
dead.
listen, I'm a god, and the wolf killed your, it's 10, husband, but we already took care of it. He's dead. I got 5 more.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Bart is awesome.
He made
Bart
it up
is
high.
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, hey Oscar, why don't you roll a deception check on this message?
Ooh, I'm not super charismatic. Oh, that's a net one.
Nope, that did not work.
God damn it.
She hates us so much now.
Somehow, even your message inside her head, it sounded like you were lying.
It's the character voice I've chosen. It's really my Achilles heel at this point.
Oh gosh! All right, guys, one more Constitution check.
All right, hold on.
Oh, natural 1. Bart's down.
13.
12.
14.
22.
Okay, Jamen, you jump up. Bart, you're down. The giant step 2 more.
An improv game.
She is now upon you. You guys are all about to be squished under the giant foot of the female giant.
Where
What's
where
your
is
plan?
her head?
Her head? Oh,
I want to
about
springy knees onto her leg.
25 feet. Okay, let's roll initiative and see what we do here.
I want to know how tall her head is, and like, is she mowing down trees as she's going
No,
through?
I think
or are
she's
there
she is. I think she is taller than the trees. Mm-hmm.
taller than the trees?
Yeah, she is. Her head
9.
is sort of above the tree trunk. 9.
So she can't really see us. I got a 7.
5.
23.
12.
Okay.
11.
7, 5, 23, 12, 11. All right, let's do this. Okay. So, Coker, tell me one more time. What'd you get, Coker?
I rolled a 12.
12. And Zinc?
9.
And Herb?
7.
And Bart?
5.
And Pintar?
23.
Oh my gosh, so good. And Aelskar?
11.
Okay. All right. Let's see who goes first here. It got a natural 20. So Pentar, you get to go first.
We squooshed.
Oh, geez. Okay. So, head above trees and didn't take down the trees.
No.
Is there a tree near me?
Yes, there's trees all around you. Yeah.
Cool. I am going to use, well, how much can I dash and still start climbing a tree?
Well, you could dash 60 feet, but you could run 30 feet and start to climb a tree.
I'm going to run 30 feet and start to climb the tree.
Okay. So you run 30 feet, and I'll say you can get maybe 10 feet up the tree. The giant looks down at Bart, who didn't get out of the way at all because you're on the ground prone, and does 2 great clubs, swings this sort of great club at you, And the first is going to be a 19. Bart, that
Nope.
doesn't get through. The second one is a natural 20, which goes at 28,
Uh-oh.
which means, Bart, you are going to take 36 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, but I'm resistant to
What?
bludgeoning.
You are resistant to bludgeoning from non-magical weapons. That is correct. It does not. It sort of hits you. You do take the damage, but already your wounds start to sort of heal up from it. And she is pretty mad about that. That is, you are an Isgardian. Good point. Okay, Kolker.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to explain to me how that works later, but yes.
Well, you just if it's
I'm
not
going-
magical, you just heal immediately. You're like Wolverine.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I am going to Misty Step out of the way of her foot.
Okay. So you're moving out of the way, and then what are you doing,
Yes.
Aelskar?
What a great question. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself and stand in the way of the foot for my friends that I just made.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Are any friend in particular you're getting close to?
Oh no, I was just. Was there a path of a foot that we
Oh
were
yeah,
in?
you're just gonna go to where you think she's gonna step next.
I'm just going. Because I really goofed up that message spell, so I'm feeling pretty silly about that. So I'm just like, step on me.
Okay. Okay. What are you gonna do, Zinc?
How far is a tree?
You're about 20 feet from it.
I'm gonna springy knees, like in it as close to like starting to get into a tree as possible.
Okay. And Herb?
What is our like general surroundings? Are we by a river? Or is
No,
that...
you're just sort of in the woods.
Okay. I was really hoping for some water.
you're gonna swim really fast and impress her.
No, I'm just gonna swim away. But now I'm here to stay. Okay, I'm out of the way, and I'm gonna open up this mysterious book from Citadel Alluvius.
And you're gonna start reading this book you have?
Yeah, I jumped out of her path, so like it's gonna take her a second to like realize I'm over there. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I can.
It's always a good time to read. I
There could be some big magical spell that I can use.
There is something in that book. I have to go back and look at my notes, see what it is. Okay, so Pentar, it's back to you.
So I'm already climbing. I'm 10 feet up the tree, right?
Mhm. The trees. Let's say this tree is about 20 feet, and the giant's head is 25 feet.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna keep climbing, and I'm also gonna cast invisibility right before I hit the top of the tree.
Okay. Oh yeah, Bart. Oh, you hit very good. Bart, what are you gonna do?
Okay. Now I didn't get to keep my hat from the ringmaster's hat.
No, you lost it when
didn't
you
I
were.
incorporate that into something?
No, when you died and you were sent to Isgard, you lost everything.
But didn't that become like an internal ability or something?
No,
Didn't I learn? No.
no.
I could have sworn we did that. All right, I'll check the fine print later. All right,
You
so
have to watch all the previous episodes.
An internal ability?
yeah, so I don't know, between seasons. I'm checking the notes. I'm going to the tape. All right. Anyway, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to fly up as high as I can get in one round, and then dive bomb straight onto her forehead and try to land on the top of her head.
What?
And then bash.
How high can you go?
I mean, he went to 5,000 feet a minute ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that took him a long time. I mean, how high
Oh.
can you go in one turn?
I don't know. Here we go. Hammer bonus action has ahead. Attack.
I think it's 60 feet, isn't it?
60 feet flying.
I would think so.
I don't think an attack too.
What he said.
Okay. Well, let's say you can do 30 feet and
Well, yeah, 30, because she's at the
25.
height of the
25.
trees.
So we'll say you
Yeah.
can fly 30 feet and attack. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So, and is she more than 30 feet tall?
She's 25 feet tall.
Great. All right. So I'm gonna land right on the top of her head and just go "Wow!"
Okay. Do it to hit for me.
with all my. All right, and I'm gonna go with both, and I'm gonna use my I'm gonna use my advantage. Okay, so here comes. So of course I have to start with Bart's big bad guy basher because it's a superhero kind of move here. So here we go. Oh hell yeah, 27.
That definitely gets through.
Okay, let's do some damage. All right. That is only 11. Let's see how Brittany does.
Okay.
Brittany, 16.
Okay.
I mean,
So
how armored can her forehead be?
16 gets through.
Yes. All right. All right. So that is 18.
18. Okay. She is very sort of angry as you do this, and so she reaches out and she grabs you. I need you to do a strength check. Do a strength saving throw. Is that what you get?
All right, I can do that. 18.
18. Yeah, you do get through. So she tries to grab you and you sort of slip through her hands and fall down, and she screams, and then she looks around for anyone else, and she picks up a rock, a sort of giant rock, and she throws it, and at this I think she's going to throw it at let's say she throws it at Zinc, who's been around there. So Zinc, she gets an 18. That's going to get through. You have 18 armor class, and the rock hits you, and the rock does 21 points of damage.
Oh my God. Even on the tree?
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah. She's got good
All
aim.
right.
Okay, Kulker.
Okay. How close is she?
You what did you do last round? You ran to a tree, or you
I misty stepped out
out of the way. So then I'd say she's about, I think your misty step can do 35 feet, right?
Yeah, but I don't know that I went quite that far. I think I used it just to get out of the way.
Okay. I'd say she's about 30 feet from you then at this point.
Okay. How far can I throw something?
Well, it depends. If you look at your sort of projectiles on your character sheet, you'll get a sense about what you can do. So let's see. Let me go to your character real quick.
Because I've still got those spell balls that I took from...
Yes, you do.
From wherever it was.
Yes, you do.
That.
Yes. So I'd like to throw the red one, which I remember correctly was fire, at the giant lady.
Okay.
I'm kind of aiming for whatever I can reach, trying to get her toward the head or midsection if I can.
Yeah, I'm going to say for 30 feet, that's just going to be a dexterity throw.
Okay. 15.
That gets through, and that's going to explode, and that basically is a fireball spell. So that goes around her, and as you throw, it explodes, and she's sort of trapped inside of it, and that fireball spell is going to do. Let me see. Do 46.
46. 1 second. $13.
Okay, she sort of explodes in that, and then Aoskar.
So I'm gonna look. I just went step on me, and then nothing happened. So I'm sort of looking around.
She landed, and she had sort of stopped walking. She sees you there, and you have the sense if she walks again, that's where she's going to be.
Yeah. So I feel kind of silly again. And I'm like, we're fighting. Let's fight. And so I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at 2nd level. So that is a flash of light streaks toward the creature. This is a ranged spell attack. Let's see how it goes. 17.
Yep, that gets through.
Sweet. Then that's 5d6 of damage for a total of not great, 16.
Ooh. Yeah, you guys have the sense that you've gotten her down below half health. You think you've sort of taken that away. Okay, Zeke.
Great. And so it's a big. Hold on, sorry, just 1 second, because there's a big glittery explosion on her, right? So the next attack to her has advantage.
Oh, so she is in fire with this glittery explosion going all around her.
Nice. Hell yes. Hey,
Love it.
yes.
Okay, Zeke.
Love it. All right. So
with
with
you fight with
that,
a god. There's some real advantages.
this is
here.
what happens. So I am going to. I'm going to go ahead and cast Thunderwave.
Yes.
Um,
Wave.
Knock her over.
I'm going to do that at. What is this little thing? Oh, okay. Yeah, so Wave of Thunder's Force sweeps from me. I'm going to sweep it directly like underneath her. Kind of like try to get her off her game. Kind of try to knock her prone if I can.
Okay.
So she has a Constitution 14 to save from that.
And I'm gonna say Bart's gonna have to roll a Constitution check too, since he's sort of at her feet because she dropped him. Well, I guess you're flying, Bart. Okay, that's fine. Okay, she's got to do a Constitution. She rolls a Constitution 11.
Sweet. All right, so that is 3d8 thunder damage, 19.
And you said she's going to be knocked prone? You said she had to roll yep, to get out? Great. Okay. She sort of starts to fall over to the ground, and as she falls, the fire hits the ground and starts to reach into the trees as well. Little Red has been hiding behind a tree this whole time, by the way.
Hey, be useful. What are you doing?
Okay.
Lazy.
King Herb, you're still reading this book, right? I think you inside this book.
Is that how you read?
This is my. I think it's like a powerful magic book.
I think it might be a powerful magic book. Let's see. Inside this book is. Oh wait, hold on. You have learned the spell Inflict Wounds.
Oh, cool. My spell.
Yeah, it's your book.
I already know Inflict Wounds.
Oh,
Do I get 2nd level?
No, you've realized that that's what this is. This is a book teaching the Inflict Wound spell, and you can see that Pentar made little notes in it. Pentar, like, what are your little drawings around?
Oh wait, this is your book.
Yes,
it's my book. I was like, this is my spell. Interesting.
Well, that was a waste of time, but I might as well use the Inflict Wounds now. So.
Well, Pentar, is there anything secret in that book that he may have learned? Is there any like notes you wrote to yourself or diary entries?
Yeah, just different degrees and what type of creatures to inflict wounds upon. So just different defenses about different creatures.
Doodles and about whoever you have a crush on.
That kind of thing. I'll
How to inflict emotional wounds.
Exactly.
Inflict
all of
emotional
those things.
wounds.
Would
All
one
those
say that
things.
because
I
I've
learned
read
that
all these
spell from my
notes
mother.
that I can have advantage on my Inflict Wounds?
Because it's my book.
Well, I just read it.
Maybe you can have
Parts of
advantage
it.
if you're trying to inflict wounds on Pentar.
No. On giant.
We've already got advantage on the giant because she's all glittery. Or wait, or was that the thunder wave?
Yeah, you
Never
do.
mind.
That's
No,
Thunderwave.
well,
We have like double advantage on the giant right now.
I have all of the advantages, and I'm invisible.
Whatever. I'm gonna go touch the giant and inflict wounds.
well, you've just learned it. I don't think you can. You just realize what it is. Ah, shoot.
No, I didn't just learn it. I already had this spell.
But it takes you a turn. This happens very quickly. It takes you it took you a while to realize what the book was.
Oh, so I can't act right now?
You can't act right till the
Okay.
next round. Okay,
All right.
Bart, what are you gonna do?
I think I'm going to inflict some wounds the good way,
The old-fashioned way.
the old-fashioned way. All right, so I've got advantage, so I don't need to waste one of my advantage slots. All right, here we go. Bart's big bad guy bunker. Oh, natural 20. Didn't even need to
Ooh.
roll the second one.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, how much damage do you do?
Okay, that's double damage, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Nice.
just find out. Okay, so that's it's 1836.
And where
For-
do you hit this giant?
Oh, right between the eyes on the forehead. I'm aiming straight for the head.
So it goes through the forehead and it cracks into the brain. The skull is cracked. This huge, giant, bits of brain matter are thrown onto all of you around, and Little Red sort of jumps up and goes, "Yay!"
Oh,
Who
good. So
wants
she did move.
pizza? Yeah, now she can do something. Guys, let's have some pizza now.
Is this the pizza pie you were telling me about?
It will be.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna return the book to Pentar and say thanks for nothing. And have your book back.
Amazing.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna start cooking up some delicious giant pizza.
Okay.
Right
Giant
on.
pizza pie. Yeah.
What are the rest of you doing while he cooks up this pizza pie? I assume you're gonna make a little fire and.
Yeah. And this one, guys, this is 2 toppings.
Where
It's
are
got
you?
2 different types of giant on it.
Where are you getting the
Is she
dough?
wearing a hat?
No, the giant is not wearing a hat.
Does she have any
Oh.
good loot on her? Zink's gonna loot her.
The female giant does have a bag of gold on her. And
Done. Taking it.
She has.
But how big is the bag of gold? Is it carryable?
It's a very big bag of gold.
And you're a very small being.
It has 120 gold pieces.
It's just regular gold, though, right?
It's giant sized.
Oh,
120 giant gold pieces.
I'll
I
take
guess
however many I
Those are
can
real gold
carry.
pieces.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think by my math, isn't that 40 franchises of Pizza Right Pizza?
It's hard to tell.
I think
until
Can
you
I
get
carry
back
like
to
10?
town.
Can I carry like 10 of them? Is 10 of them too many to carry? Can I do that? Like how much would that be if I like melted it down and made it into real coins?
if you these 10 gold pieces, if you melted it down, it could be golden armor for your entire body.
Done. Take it.
Nice.
I'll
Upgrade
take,
the area armor.
I'll take 5.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I'm gonna melt it and gold tip my bashers.
Well, you can't melt it now, but you can do that later.
Oh, all right. Well then, since
Need
I
a
can
smoker.
carry all the rest of it, I'll just carry all the rest of it.
Okay. And then
Penter looks on and is like, I've never needed money.
It's fun. It buys pizza.
Does indeed.
So about this monkey.
oh, do you want me to take you to the monkey?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think pizza, we already got a pie in the works.
Great.
To
We can
finish
do
the
celebratory
pizza.
pizza later.
So Little Red.
Guys, I'm eating some giant. Damn it! I'm eating giant. No matter what they're doing.
Little Red sort of continues down a path, and there's this sort of tripartite fork in the road. And she says, "Oh, come this way, come this way." And she goes right down the center path. Who follows her?
I'll follow.
What
Yeah.
about the other 2 paths? What's down the other 2 paths?
One is a pie lady.
We have a pie.
Yeah, Little Red says one of these paths brings you to a lady that makes pies. The other path leads you to an old woman who likes to drink a lot. And the middle path takes you to the park with the monkey.
Okay, that lady sounds like a good time. The one that drinks a
But
lot.
we need
Take
the
me to
monkey.
Patty. Take me to
I'm going-
Or someday.
I'm going down the monkey road.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta get this monkey.
Anyone?
And we
going
have
down-
enough pie.
Do we think the drunk lady might have a hat?
We have the hat. This is
Does
fun.
anybody
I've been
still
carrying
wear
around this
a
bush
hat?
this whole time?
Here's the thing, Bart. You had a hat, and then suddenly you didn't have a hat when we were in battle, and now you have a hat again. Yeah, your
I've
hat
had
is
this-
inconsistent.
I've had this bush with me the whole time. The bush will always be an unfinished hat. Anything could be an unfinished hat. It's really about how you feel about the hat.
I'm going to
Coker,
The
find
real hat.
monkey.
The real hat is inside.
So which Coker, are you going to go to talk to the lady? The
No, we'll go to the monk. We'll go to the monkey.
Everyone's
We're
going
going
to
to
the
the
monkey.
monkey.
Go to the monkey.
Monkey.
And Aoskar?
Yeah, I'd like to see. I don't know what I've never seen a monkey. I'd love to see one.
You've never seen a monkey?
No,
All right, guys. You
I've only
all,
heard about them in legend.
You all go to the monkey. As you enter into it, the molecules in your bodies start to separate. You have entered into a world where suddenly
We're all made of dots.
well, you feel like it's beginning to happen, and you definitely have the sense that you must get through this park in a certain amount of time, or your bodies will dissolve into points forever.
Oh no.
Little Red looks to you and she says, "The one danger about being here is you must keep moving on. If you stop moving on."
There are worse things.
Honestly, why do we ever
Stop
follow
wondering where
children?
you're going. All right.
Okay, so can we do a little conga line over to that monkey?
Yeah.
Is there a monkey in this painting?
Bottom right.
Oh,
leash.
right. No way. Oh my God, there is.
There you are.
Oh,
All right.
this is less climactic than I anticipated.
I say, I'm just
mean,
gonna take this
We
monkey
gotta keep moving.
and we're gonna go. Thank you.
All right. So here's as you start to move, you realize though that that from where you are, the park to get to the other side. Now that you're sort of stuck in it, you realize you can't go back. That it's about 70 to 80 feet across, and you can't move with your body, you move with your mind. So your movement speed is going to be determined of your intelligence times 2.
Aw.
The
Hell yeah.
monkey is
Right.
about 10 feet away from you. All right, who's going to move first? Let's say Pintar, where are you going?
Guys, this is rough.
I'm going to the monkey because my intelligence
What a
is
muddle.
it's +4.
Yep. So you go to the monkey, and what about let's see, what about who do I have next over here? Let's get out. Okay, Herb
Is it our intelligence?
times
Like-
2.
Okay, so I can do 22.
Yep,
feet
you
is
can
what
move
it's saying?
22 feet.
Great. I'm gonna go to that monkey as well,
Okay, you can get to the monkey.
and I'm just gonna grab that leash.
You're gonna go to try to grab the leash.
Yes.
All right, Bart, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go get another dog. We have to. I have to replace Bark the Basher. Bark the Basher 2.
How far can you move, Bart?
Not as far as everyone else.
How far can you move?
Times 2, 16.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You sort of start to move slowly. Kolker, what about you?
I'm going to stay where I am, but shout at the lady carrying the monkey. Hey, lady, do you have like a cousin who's a witch or something?
She turns to you. Zinc, what are you gonna do?
They seem to have the monkey taken care of. I'm gonna start getting out of the park.
And how far can you move?
34 feet.
Oh yeah, you jump forward. And Aoskar?
I can move 30 feet, and so I guess I'll head. I don't know. I want to stay at like a middle point in case either side needs me.
All right, we have to move forward to get through, don't we? I should have moved.
Yep. So
Yeah, I was like,
Oh, I see. There's not like a forward and a back. We need to go forward.
I was doing
Mhm.
terrible math. I can move 36 feet.
Oh, you can move really far, but you only needed to go to the monkey. So when you get to
Yeah,
the monkey,
that's why I was like, I'll go
Bits
to
of
monkey.
pastry.
yeah, Pentar, when you get to the monkey does look up to you, and the monkey says, "How does a monkey talk?"
Does.
The monkey says, "It's a very short road from the pinch and the punch to the punch and the pouch and the pinchin'."
Don't say that
What
to me,
now?
monkey. Duh.
The monkey says, "It's a very short road from the pinch and the punch to the punch and the pouch and the pinchin'."
Okay, it's a very short road from the pinch and the punch and the punch and the pinchin'. Got it.
This monkey
Okay.
creeps me out.
I don't like monkeys anymore.
This
I'm
monkey
glad we
shall
get to
marry
go
the
to
Millers.
And then so then I'm gonna use I feel like I can kind of understand the monkey. It is in one of my skills. To understand magical creatures. So I'm gonna translate what the monkey said to the rest of the group with my mind.
Okay.
Cool.
And then what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna scoop him up.
And you're gonna sort of carry him out?
Yep.
Okay, and you can move another 36 feet, right?
The only thing is, I have him on the leash, so you can only go as far as that leash.
Oh, right. So you've got him over here, and now you've sort of taken the leash out of the hand. What are you gonna do, King Herb? Now?
Walk.
Okay.
Away.
And how far can you move again?
22.
22. Okay. And what are you gonna do, Zinc?
Keep walking out of the park.
And how far can you move?
34.
Yep. Okay. And what are you gonna do, Kolker?
Move 24 feet.
Oh gosh. And what are you gonna
It's
do,
the most
Bart?
interesting part of the game.
Well, I'm going to be on the lookout for the puddle where the puppy did the piddle.
Are you? Yes.
It's the puddle where the poodle did the piddle.
Or the poodle did the piddle. Oh, all right. Well, then I'll just look out for bits of pastry. Rough. I'm going to go to the dog as fast as I can.
You
So I
make
can
it
have it.
just to the dog. You are able to get this dog. It's a very cute little dog.
All right. Well,
got a
then
little
I'm going to convince the dog to come with us.
Okay.
Great.
You're gonna sort of stop and talk to the dog.
Yeah.
Okay. And Aoskar, what are you gonna do?
Cupid.
Just moving forward away from that monkey.
And how far can you move, Aoskar?
I can move 30.
Okay. You get closer to the edge. Now, at this point, you all realize that your bodies are slowly dissolving. It feels very strange, almost like you're entering an astral sense of protection. And you have this sense that if you do not get out of this park on your next move, this may be permanent. And your strength and dexterity may permanently be replaced by intelligence. You may lose your sort of physical form. Okay.
I feel so chromoluminescent.
With that being said,
I feel okay about that.
Some of us than others.
How far am I from the end of the park?
you're within like 20 feet of the end, Zinc.
Okay. I'm just gonna finish it off. I'm gonna go through. Bye bye.
Okay, yeah, you make it through, no problem.
My 34 feet.
Yep. And what about Pentar?
Wait, so how far am I from the end?
You're 35 feet. You can make it.
Oh yeah, I can do that. I just got.
Okay, you get over to the edge, and then Herb.
Okay, would you say that because Pentar had the monkey in their hands, and I had the leash, that I got kind of tugged along just a little bit?
I think so. Yeah. If you were on the leash, you were pulling beside, going. Yes, I would say you got tugged.
Good. Okay. And do I still need to? How far did I get tugged?
Let's say
35, 6.
Yeah. Let's say you got to where you're within 30 feet.
Okay. Well, I can only go 22 feet, so I'm gonna do a little I'm gonna do my times tables in my head
Mm-hmm.
to just like exercise my brain.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like stronger, and then
No, you
Does that
can't.
give
You
you-
can't just boost your intelligence score
Wait,
by
didn't he
doing
move?
times table in your head.
He moved
I'm gonna
40.
do Noom for a couple times on my app.
He did 44 without accounting how much I was dragging him.
So right. But he
And
only
it's
dragged
70
him 5.
something.
Yeah, but he only dragged him like 5.
No,
and I can only move 22 feet.
Oh, you dragged him 20 feet, Pentar?
I dragged him twice. If he's on the leash and I took the monkey.
True.
You're sort of pulling him forward.
Yeah.
Wait, I mean, every time that Pentar's moved, I've been kind of
Dragged.
I've been a leash length behind.
A leash linked behind.
So
Do
so
you
if
have-
I
I
had
guess the question is,
35
how
to
long is
go,
this leash?
I would say that he had 40 to go, maybe. And then if I went 35, I would say he is like 15, 20.
You're trying to work on your math to get his intelligence up there too. Hey, Herb, do you have any spells?
Yeah, but do they work on the? I can do
Yes.
Step of the Wind.
Yes, your
But does
magic
that work on my mental state?
Yes, it would still work
well
on
then,
your mental state.
Bam sham, thank you, ma'am. I am Step of the Winding to the other side,
Yes.
the other side of the park.
Now let's go back to.
While I do
people-
that, can I pick up that lady's hat on the way?
this hat or the sort of fan on the ground.
Well, there's been a lot of talk of hats, and I don't know if we're actually getting one, so I'm just gonna take.
I
The-
have the hat. It's a bush.
And
Yes.
also the old lady who's making us a pie is also making us a hat.
Yeah, we have lots of backups just in case this fails. But
Yeah, you grab
yeah.
you grab the hat and you sort of jump over. Okay. Kulker, what you gonna do?
Okay, approximately how much distance do I have between where I am and the other end?
You didn't. What was the first move you made?
The first move I made was 24 feet.
24 feet. So you are 36 feet away. Right? 36? No. What's 70? What's
Okay.
70 minus 24? 70, 60, 50, 46 feet away.
Okay, and I have 2 moves to get out of here?
No, you have 1 move because the first move you just sat and looked around at the beautiful.
God damn it. I just asked the lady if she had a cousin who was a witch.
Oh,
All
right.
right. Let's see.
Can we mentally assist?
Yeah. Can we put the powers together?
What? How?
Like an intelligence lasso?
Be smart. Be smart. Be
Like
smart.
Wonder Woman?
Hold on, I'm trying to.
Or
I'm
like
trying.
a-
I'm
Can I
trying to
use
think-
my? There are shadow things. Can I use the shadows?
There, this is a world of light and shadows.
All right, light.
Right. And I'm still shadow
Alright,
touch.
light.
I'm just saying.
Look at the arms.
Yes. It is.
And
Wait,
that's
so
the
wait.
brains, miss.
I'm sorry. Catch me up really quick. So Bart is stuck. He's turning into
Bart,
dots.
He's a
Bart,
lost
it does
cause.
not look good for Bart at this point. It really does not look good for old Bart.
Bart's gonna be fine.
How far away is Bart?
Bart is, again, I think about 45 feet away. Bart, what were your two? What were your 2 rolls? Didn't you? What was your? How far?
So I had 16 and then 16 again.
Oh, so so he's rolled.
Around,
So you've done
32 feet.
32. So you've still got about 37 to go.
I'm still going towards the dog at this
Oh,
point.
you're
No,
at the dog. You are at the dog. You have reached
I'm at the dog.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Can
no.
my levitate on the staff of
I know what
power
to do.
move someone, or can it just put them off the ground? Like I think I can put them up and down, but can I because it's a 60-foot range.
To levitate someone.
Yeah, so can I levitate him and pull him towards me, or can I only pull him up and down?
Like you mean you levitate him and then run in the opposite direction as fast as you can?
No, like levitate him and pull him to the edge of the park.
It's not telekinesis.
Okay.
So Kulker, do you have any ways to get out of this before you become pointillist?
Well, I can misty step 2 more times, but I only have one turn to do that.
How far is your misty step?
A misty step is 30 feet.
Yeah. So you could misty step and use your move to go there.
So I can both misty step
You
and
can
move
misty step in
one-
action. Yep.
Aha. Okay, then that is what I will do. I will misty step 30 feet, and 30 plus 20. 30 plus 20 plus 24 will get me there.
Yep. You get out of there. Okay, Bart.
Woohoo! All right, so,
You
All right.
have a dog.
I'm on Bart.
so my question is,
Bash the canvas.
what is the size of the dog in relation to me?
It's smaller than you.
Oh, okay.
It's
Well, that's
it,
not
but in this world, it's a very big painting. So it's large. It's a little dog, but I'd say it's like a chihuahua that is the size of a golden retriever. Sort of. What it
Okay,
looks like.
so not big enough to ride. Okay.
You could try to jump on it.
Golden Retriever compared to Bart. Well, okay. Here's what I'm gonna do.
I mean, look, I'll say it's to scale. So it's if you're this, it's yeah.
Yeah, so it's like the size of a horse.
No,
scale.
look, you're bigger than it.
I'm not talking about that dog. I'm talking about the black dog.
Oh, you wanted to go. You didn't make it to the black dog. You made it to the little dog with the bow. Yes, that black dog is huge, but you didn't make it to that dog. You're at the tiny dog.
Well, that's disappointing. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to grab that dog by the collar,
Mm-hmm.
then use the hammer to fly straight ahead.
And you're gonna see if the hammer goes by different rules.
Is the hammer smarter than you?
Is the hammer smarter than you?
I mean, A, I think there's a great deal of evidence for that. But 2, magic works. The hammer is magic.
Yes, in this world, magic works. All right, let's
Yeah.
see. So you're gonna.
More magic than my brain, I'll tell you
And
that
what are you gonna
much.
try to do? You're gonna try to use your hammer to go forward. You're gonna use your Thor
Yeah, so-
helicopter hammer.
I'm gonna hop on the dog, like I'm
Mhm.
gonna ride it, but I'm sort of tuck my feet in underneath it, and then go straight forward, like we're gonna.
You're holding the
fly.
dog with your legs, trying to ride it.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride the dog, propelled by the hammer off of the.
Okay, roll I think this can work, but I'm gonna roll an intelligence check.
Uh-oh. Okay. 4.
No, no, Bart, you do not get there. On the way, you sort of
Damn.
fall onto. I only gave you a 5. You fall onto the ground, and your
Well,
body.
I rolled a 5, but I have a -1 intelligence.
You dissolve into little different points of light. Bart's physical
Damn.
form has become pointillist. Hey, Oscar,
Color-
what are you gonna
Color
do?
and light. Bart is now color and light. Look at the air, miss. It's Bart out there. He's stuck in the air, miss. He tried to ride the dog. And now he's pointillism. Pointillism.
How far am I?
Bash, 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 bash.
Ooh, what were your 2 rolls, David?
I think I just moved forward on both. It was 30
Yeah.
both times.
30, 60? Oh, you're like 10 feet away.
Oh, great. I sort of like step past Bart again, very sheepishly. Like, oh, wish I'd done something to help, but sorry.
You
And
can
then,
just grab me.
yeah, I guess. Yeah, I grabbed Bart. Well, I can't. You.
Well, but this happens simultaneously.
Yeah.
Grab me like I grabbed you out of the air. And
Oh,
saved your life.
Hmm.
can I? Can I grab Bart?
You can grab Bart.
Bart, 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 Bart.
Let's try. As you roll, let's see. So you want to try to reach out to grab Bart as you go.
I want to grab Bart, and I've been wanting to interact with Bart for a while to try. Like, would it be helpful at all? I know we haven't rolled a lot. He rolled then, but I couldn't go yet. I can give him Fox's cunning, and he can have advantage on intelligence checks.
Yes, but you should have done that.
Well, I couldn't. It wasn't my. I didn't know that was the thing yet. Well, we weren't rolling. I didn't know we needed checks. I thought it was just a base movement thing.
I'll tell you what. As you're going, yes, this is roll.
Rolled persuasion in real life.
I want you to roll an intelligence check to see if you have the intelligence to grab Bart as you go.
What is that? Oh, what was it? 15.
15. Yes, you are able to grab Bart, and you are able to make it through to the other side. As you get through to the other side, Bart, your body, he got you out before it was completely gone, but your body has started to deteriorate a little bit. You are kind of
40. Okay, what can I do?
You're kind of weird inside. As soon as you get to the other side, you find yourself in this room. The maze around you reconfigures itself into a room that looks like a giant crossword puzzle. Now, all over, it's this crossword puzzle, and all the squares are red, except for 5 transparent squares in front of you, leaning from the front to the back of the room. There are 5 transparent squares. Every other square is red. There is a sign at the front of the bridge. This sign reads, "Stares at torn pages."
Is this Wordle? I'm crazy about that thing.
As you say gapes, everything else falls away, and that you realize that everything else was lava, and these 5 squares are a bridge leading to the other side of the room.
Great.
Nice. Good job, Colks.
I can walk on lava. It's not really a big deal.
I used to do a lot of crossword puzzles back in the day.
What's a crossword puzzle?
Don't you worry. It's like bashing words.
Oh, nice.
As you guys get to the other edge, there is materializing on the wall is a question. The question reads, "What is the distance between the pinch and the pension?"
Can I let the monkey speak?
We were making fun of monkey.
Do we have the monkey?
I'm gonna pinch the monkey and let it
I'm
talk.
holding the monkey.
The monkey says, "It's a very short road between the punch and the pouch, to the pinch and the punch and the pension."
Punch!
There we go.
Punch! That's like bashing. The punch.
Punch.
So the question says, "What is the distance between the pinch and the pension?"
Very short road.
It's a very
5.
short road.
Yes.
You heard the monkey man.
Did you say very short road before Bart said punch?
Yes.
Yeah.
The monkey said a very short road out loud.
Screamed it very loudly.
He steps
The monkey said it.
He steps aside, and a door appears with a door knocker. The door knocker has wild hair, a ratty beard, and wise eyes. And it looks at you, and it asks, "What's gone by that sounds like it went by?"
What's gone by that sounds like it went by?
Mm-hmm.
Bart.
Is it
Train?
Is it like Sondheim?
I think
Like-
they all are, yes.
Not a day goes by.
Time.
It does not open.
What goes by, but doesn't.
What's gone by that sounds like it went by?
My life.
Can I arcana check?
Yes.
25.
Okay.
Side by side.
A clue appears. You notice above the door, words are engraved that seem to be the same sort of powerful words that were engraved into the rock. And this one says, "Welcome to the beginning. It is our time."
It's our time. Breathe it in.
Our time.
Verse 2, when, and
Let's tell a story.
Our time.
Backwards time.
This is when we would take shout outs from the audience from our 5 ticket buyers.
Hell, me and you. I know this song.
If you're watching on Twitch, just like write it somewhere.
I'm gonna ask Aoscar if he's been here before.
No, I don't think so. Have I been here before?
Have you ever made it this far before through the maze, Aoscar?
I went a different way. I've never seen a monkey.
It is
The thing again.
I also this is why
So
this is why I didn't end up guest DMing is because I don't actually know anything about Sondheim, so I'm genuinely
Because it's like
lost.
something stirring, shifting ground, right? And then
It's just begun. Edges are blurring all around, and
Are
yesterday.
you Googling?
Yeah, hell yeah,
Me?
I'm Googling.
That's cheating.
Feel the
Oh, no.
flow. Hear
Googling
what's
the
happening.
lyrics to an
Hear
obscure
what's happening.
Sondheim song.
we're what's happening. It's Frank.
But what's
Shepherd
gone
Inc.
by that sound like it went by?
What were the words in the first thing that was it about Hills of Tomorrow or something? Is that
yes,
something?
the first thing that you read said, underneath the cliff, it said, "The end is the hills of tomorrow." And what you see now is it said, "The beginning, it is our time."
But it's not our time,
Yesterday's
is it?
gone.
Merrily we roll along.
Wait.
Yeah.
Pretty
Countryside.
countryside.
Merrily we roll along,
Roll along, roll along, roll along. Not
Wait,
the
okay, but
Chasing
storm.
at dreams.
It's got to be about
Dreams that
time
will
moving backwards.
explode.
It's got to
A
be
wave?
about time moving backwards because Merrily's told backwards in
Yes.
time.
Time.
Oh,
Time
crap.
sounds like it went by, but it's gone by.
Time changes everything.
Gab?
Wait, no, wrong composer.
Yes.
Yes, the
Gabba?
doormaker said, "What's gone by that sounds like it went by?"
Time.
A river.
And you said it wasn't a day.
Will you tell us the
What's
two carvings
gone
again?
by?
The
Carving-
show.
The first carving was the at the when you began this. The first carving said, "The end is the hills of tomorrow," and now that you're at the end, the carving says,
Uh-huh.
"Welcome to the beginning. It is our time."
Coming through. Me and you, pal. Me and you.
Hills of Tomorrow. Is the
Animate
hills?
Ruel?
Wait,
Hills of
because,
Tomorrow.
yeah, because I think that's all right.
In a very literal Dungeons and Dragons sense, the Hills of Tomorrow that's not the letters M, is it right? Like the hills.
Oh wait, is it like we're moving out of Sondheim into something else? Are we going
No,
into
no,
the
'cause
hills
the-
are alive?
I
with the
think
sound
the
of
Hills of
music?
Tomorrow is from Merrily. I think it's the opening number, isn't it?
It's
No.
the closing. It,
Oh, the
well,
closing
it was
number.
it was the opening. It was the opening originally, but it no longer
Yeah,
opens
it's
the
the
show. It's now
closing.
it's now
And-
only at the end.
What is it? It's not Meet the Blob. It's got to do something with that Frank. That guy is too much.
Rich and happy. The
Okay.
overture.
All right, here's what Bart's gonna do. Bart is going to start doing cartwheels while laughing. He's
Okay.
going to very happily do some cartwheels.
Saturday
go.
night.
Yeah? I do anything for
Merrily,
you?
he rolls along.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Merrily he rolls along.
There you go.
Yeah.
You got it.
Is that it?
Well, Bart's gonna do it. Do I need to roll for merrily rolling?
No, I think you're succeeding at it. I think Bart is merrily
Merrily we
cartwheeling
roll
along.
20.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Dreams
gonna-
don't die, so keep an eye on your dreams,
'Cause
right?
Before you know where you are, there you are.
Now-
Right. Time
now that-
goes by, and hopes go dry.
Keep an eye on your
Merrily
dreams.
Merrily we roll along. All right. So now that we're all
Send your
confused,
dreams.
I'm gonna write my name on my shirt, on a big T-shirt, so that people know who I am and what's going on.
Is the answer time?
We already said
roll
time.
an intelligence check.
All of our
6.
dead dreams.
6. You've
Yeah.
learned nothing from that.
Yeah, I know.
Can I look? Does my X-ray ring see through this door?
No.
You have an X-ray ring?
It's
That's so cool.
I do.
The door knocker asked, "What's gone by?"
All right, time.
That sounds like
We
it
said
went,
that already, though.
That sounds
Gone.
like it went by.
That sounds like it.
Sounds like
Sounds like it went
This-
by.
went
So
by.
it's an-
What rhymes with went by?
Shit, Flint guy.
Senpai.
Went by.
It's another cryptic crossword clue, and I'm terrible at cryptic
Did-
crosswords.
Did anyone actually try using the door knocker? I'm just gonna grab the
jeez.
door knocker and try knocking it.
Yeah, it might
Of course.
What's
Is-
gone by?
is that-
Sounds like it went by.
Hey,
Sound.
can I ask the
A
monkey?
song?
I'll say.
Song.
I think that Kolker, when you said time, I'll let you keep. Let's say that you were able to keep doing intelligence checks. That you realize that it is something. It is something that deals with time.
Clocks.
Ticking?
Old
Seconds?
friends?
Something with time.
Age.
8 old friends
A
kite.
year.
That it's something with time and something with merrily.
Yeah, but it's like, hey, old friend, what do you say? Time goes by, everything else keeps changing. You
And
And,
we get together next. We get continued next week.
right.
Life
Most
is but a
friends
dream.
Change.
So you said it has to do with
It's the
merit
same.
and
Now
time.
you know.
Happy hour.
It has to do, I think, with it has to do with the journey that you have gone on and the journey of merrily, and it is a word that
Revival.
has to do with time, or yes.
Montage.
Rewind.
Montage.
What's gone by?
Time.
No,
That sounds like it went by.
Really?
The sounds.
Hold on. What's going by that sounds like it's
Everything
went by?
just keeps changing.
I just did an escape room. My brain should be in this right now.
Right?
What? What's
you're on
going by?
pain.
Meet the blob.
Merrily
That's
and
right. I am on
time.
pain meds.
What's gone by? What sounds like it went by?
not a day goes
Not
by.
a day. A day.
I already said that one.
Oh.
Not a day.
Franklin
Is it
Jeopardy.
one word?
No, that's not it.
Is it one word?
Roll an Arcana
Oh.
check.
Persuade the knocker to tell you.
Oh, brutal. 9.
Guys, we are 10
Right.
seconds from Bart bashing the knocker.
I would say that in the crossword puzzle, you can tell that all of these crosswords seem to be one-word answers.
Can we tell how many letters it is? You can usually tell from a crossword how many letters were there.
That's true.
Yeah.
Uh,
How many letters?
Roll an Arcana check.
All of us go.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to do
Yeah,
it as well.
everyone,
'cause
Arcana.
this
Well,
is
13.
9.
14 plus, give me a second. 14.
Went by.
Minutes. Seconds.
18. It's 18.
So for 18,
a good thing going.
the door knocker looks at a pentar and says, "Ah, yes, it is 4 or 6 letters."
I tell the group it's 4 or 6 letters.
Weak.
4 or 6 letters.
Or
It's not the
Hour.
blob.
Oh, because it's a homonym, so it sounds like a word that is 4 letters, but also sounds like, or is it homophone? Whatever. I don't know. I'm not the god of words.
Or
Homophone.
or is it a word that could have like an ed at the end?
Mm-hmm.
What's gone
Sounds
by
like
that
it
sounds like
Bent.
it went by?
Dent.
No, it
Bent.
has to do with time.
Jack or Jackie.
No, hold on.
And it's not now, you know. Huh.
Mems.
Do we have any of the crosses?
Do you have any of the crosses?
It is a crossword puzzle.
And
Yeah.
you got gapes. I'll say, because you got gapes, that the second letter is the same.
As
The
gapes.
second letter is the same.
So something A.
Days.
Shape? No, that's more than.
Oh no, I got it.
What is it?
Past.
The door opens.
Oh,
Yes!
of course we are. So
I only saw
dumb.
this one time in college, so
Look, it's not my fault. Sarah's on painkillers. Okay, that's I don't know how we're supposed to come up with that.
And
thank you,
beyond,
God of Doors, for opening that door.
beyond the door, you can see the cityscape of Sigil in the distance.
Oh my God, we did it!
It's still in the distance. We still got to get there.
Still in the distance.
Well, it's it's a
Oracle
portal.
bus.
Let's port.
Not a portal.
All right.
Wait,
Portal!
what
is-
I
Wait,
made
What is
it
Red
for
Riding
you.
have
Hood
my-
doing? Are we
do I have
taking
my
Red
dog?
Riding Hood with us?
Are you taking the dog, the monkey, and the
Of
Red
course I'm
Riding
taking
Hood
the
staying?
dog.
We're
I don't
taking the monkey.
Okay.
I
We're
don't think Red
taking-
Riding Hood made it even into the Sunday in the Park.
No, I'm taking the dog.
All right,
Time and
guys.
7.
Pentar and
Okay.
Aoskar, are you going back to Sigil?
I mean,
We could use you.
I don't think I should. What's it? Hey, what? Hey, let me ask you this straight up, you guys. I'm a god. Part of my whole thing is people worshiping me. Like, how many temples Aoskar got out there? Like a lot of temples.
Well, gods have been banished from Sigil, so
We killed a bunch of
Ooh.
them, right?
you might not be
Ooh.
welcomed by some people, but then you could probably.
Because when I left the whole scene, Lady of Pain was all like, nobody worshiped this guy. This guy sucks. She was trying to like harsh my steez. I didn't like that. Is it still like that out there?
Yeah, it's not
Well, now you
great.
have
It's not great.
5 worshippers.
Oh, okay. Well, why don't you all do some of the legwork out there? I'm gonna hang out in here now that I know. I mean, now I know how to come back and forth. I'll just do this again. That was pretty, could do
Wait, so
that
you're a
again.
god. Can you be summoned? Can you be summoned? Like, can you get your power back now that you understand the maze? Can we summon you for portal? in the future?
Wherever two or door are gathered in my name, I'm the one who knocks. Also, the best way to keep your prayers to me, you know what you should keep them in? A jar. Very
lockbox.
good.
Ah.
And then I just sort of like start to step backwards. I'm gonna take this opportunity to cast water walk and step backwards into the lava and just be like, ooh.
Pentar, are you going through the portal?
Yeah, I gotta figure out if I had to figure out what happened. I don't feel as powerful as I used to.
All right, guys. This is where next week we'll meet again. Thank you all for playing. Thank you, NJ. Thank you, David, for joining us. It was so much fun. This was thank you for doing our Sondheim-verse sort of one-off. All of those crossword puzzles, all of the questions were actually ones that Sondheim wrote when he wrote Crossword Puzzles. Those were literally created by him when he was writing them for the New Yorker.
Oh, cool.
It's awesome. This was so much fun. We will see you guys next time. Thank you, everybody.
Yay!
Bye, everybody.
Yay!
Bye.